You know that person who always seems to drain the life out of you? The one who leaves you feeling exhausted after every conversation, like they just sucked all the energy from your soul? Maybe it's a coworker who turns every meeting into a drama session, or a family member who somehow makes your achievements feel small. Or just maybe you're wondering if you've been that person to someone else. Here's the thing. There's actually a psychology to dealing with toxic people that doesn't involve screaming, dramatic exits, or becoming toxic. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and let me know where you are watching this video from in the comment section, because we're about to break down exactly how to protect your energy without losing your mind. Let's talk about the first way to handle toxic people, the gray rock method. Picture this. You're sitting across from someone who thrives on drama. They want a reaction. They need you to argue, to defend yourself, to engage in their chaos. But instead of giving them what they want, you become boring and act uninterested, as emotionally stimulating as a gray rock sitting on the sidewalk. You respond with short answers. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. No details. No emotions. No fuel for their fire. Here's why this works. Toxic people feed off emotional reactions. They want you upset, angry, or defensive because it gives them control. When you become a gray rock, you remove their power source. You're still present, still polite, but you're not playing their game anymore. And the beautiful part? They usually get bored and move on to someone else. It's not about being rude. It's about being strategic with your energy. Then there's the art of setting boundaries without explanation. Most of us have been taught that we owe people explanations. Someone asks why you can't meet up, and you feel obligated to list every reason, justify your schedule, maybe even apologize 3 times. But here's what happens with toxic people. Every explanation becomes ammunition. You say you're busy with work, they tell you you're always too busy. You say you need time for yourself. They accuse you of being selfish. The psychology here is simple. Toxic people don't actually want to understand your boundaries. They want to negotiate them away. So instead of explaining, you simply state your boundary. I can't make it. That doesn't work for me. I need some space right now. No justification. No opening for debate. It feels uncomfortable at first because we're wired to be agreeable, to smooth things over. But boundaries without explanation are like walls made of steel instead of paper. They actually hold. Another powerful approach is strategic agreement. This one sounds counterintuitive, but stay with me. Imagine someone's criticizing you, trying to get under your skin. You're so sensitive. You always do this. You never think about anyone else. Instead of defending yourself, you simply agree, sort of. You might be right. I can see why you'd think that. That's an interesting perspective. Notice what's happening here. You're not actually admitting they're right, you're just acknowledging their statement exists. The psychological brilliance of this technique is that it deflates conflict instantly. Toxic people expect resistance. They're prepared for a fight. When you don't give them one, they lose their footing. You're not agreeing with their assessment of you. You're simply refusing to engage in the power struggle they've created. It's like they're pushing against a door, and you just opened it. They stumble forward, confused, and the argument they were building collapses. But here's the twist. Sometimes the most powerful way to handle toxic people is through the slow fade. Not ghosting, not a dramatic exit, just a gradual decrease in availability. You stop initiating conversations. You take longer to respond to messages. You're suddenly busy when they want to hang out. The psychology behind the slow fade is about self-preservation without confrontation. Some toxic people will explode if you try to have a direct conversation about boundaries. Others will twist your words, play the victim, or recruit others to their side. The slow fade removes you from their orbit without giving them a specific moment to attack. You're not cruel. You're not making a statement. You're just less available. Over time, the relationship naturally diminishes. They might not even realize what happened. And that's the point. Finally, there's the most underrated technique of all, documenting interactions. When someone's gaslighting you, making you doubt your own reality, or constantly rewriting history, written records become your anchor to truth. You keep texts. You follow up verbal conversations with emails summarizing what was said. You take notes after difficult interactions. This isn't about building a legal case, it's about protecting your sanity. Toxic people rely on your memory being fuzzy, on you second-guessing yourself. When you have documentation, you can look back and see patterns. You can confirm that yes, they did say that thing they're now denying. You can trust yourself again. The psychological impact of this is profound. You stop doubting your perception of reality. You stop wondering if maybe you're the problem. Documentation gives you clarity, and clarity gives you power. So here's the reality. Handling toxic people isn't about winning arguments or changing their minds. It's about protecting your peace while maintaining your integrity. It's about choosing your battles wisely and recognizing that sometimes the strongest thing you can do is simply not engage. Which approach resonates with you? Are you the gray rock, the boundary setter, or the strategic fader? Drop a comment and let's talk about it. Because understanding how to handle toxic people isn't just about them. It's about reclaiming your energy, your time, and your mental space. And that's worth fighting for without actually fighting.